Hi, this is me, Anya. I'm a content creator and social media manager, and I just moved into my new home. Do I have a closet? No. A bed frame? Also no. But do I make the bed every single morning? Absolutely, because this little guy expects nothing less than a perfectly made bed to lay in all day. After our morning snuggle session, I head upstairs to start my workday. But first, hydration and motivation. A big glass of water and an even bigger cup of coffee. Normally, I'm an oat milk or black coffee girl, but ever since moving, I have been obsessed with my Dolce Gusto machine. The coffee tastes like a reward for just waking up, and honestly, look at that beautiful pour. If that is not romanticizing your life, I don't know what is. I'm just finishing up some work and some emails because I really wanted to get some admin stuff out of the way before I can start working on the fun stuff. To be honest, I am feeling a little bit under the weather today. I have a slight cold, so today we're just going to be focusing on taking things slow but still staying productive because we do have a lot of things to do. I have to film a couple of reels for my own socials, and then we also have to edit some reels and send them to my clients. I have been working on my computer for about 3 hours now, and I am feeling really hungry, so let's make some breakfast. So I have been making this exact breakfast for the last 10 days, I think. So it's basically my latest obsession, and I don't really think I'm going to get rid of it or sick of it anytime soon. So let me show you how I make it. I take 2 slices of toast. You can either toast it or not. I'm just going with fresh slices today. And then I add some of my avocado spread, which is super easy to make. You just mix some cottage cheese, some avocado, and some salt and pepper. You can also add some lemon, but I didn't have any yesterday when I was making it. You put on a very generous amount like this. And save this for tomorrow. I then take some pickled cabbage that I made. And by this time, your eggs should be finished. I don't really like mine too runny, so I leave them on the pan a little bit longer. And then I like to add a generous amount of salt and pepper. And the final result looks like this. It may not look like much, but it's super yummy. And now that everything is set up, it's time to start doing my favorite part of my job, which is actually filming content for my own socials. So on my TikTok, my shorts, and my Instagram, I post a lot of educational content showing you how to edit, how to film, and how to create really cool effects with your content. So if you want to see more of that, please check out my other channels. I will link them right here. And now it's time to start filming. I have 3 reels planned for today. I also need to get some photos for a couple of carousels. So I already went through my filming plan. I have my phone ready and my mic is on. And sometimes filming even the simplest of videos can take a really long time. So let's get to work. Here are 3 cool angles you should try next time you're filming yourself cooking. Here are 3 cool angles to try next time you're filming yourself cooking. In a lot of my videos, I say you don't need fancy gear to start creating content. And if you want a proof of that, here is me, a self-employed content creator that works with clients, that works with brands, actually just filming with my phone and using a little glass as a tripod. because I wanted to get a close-up of me cutting some wedges. I just turned my phone upside down and then propped it on a little glass so that it doesn't fall. So if you want to get into content creation or want to create content for your business, start practicing filming, editing, and then over time, once you save up, you can start buying some cool gear. And this is how the results should look like. And this is what I call multitasking. I filmed a whole video showing you guys how to film yourself cooking while I actually prepared our lunch for today. I even made a little bit extra so that we can have it for lunch tomorrow. Now all I have to do is to clean the kitchen, and while my lunch is baking, I'm just going to film another video and do a little bit more work. So we just moved to this house about a week ago, and while we're still renovating it on the outside and there are still a lot of things that need to be done on the inside, there is a part of the house that I want to finish up as soon as possible, and that is my little home office, because I do work from home a lot of the times, especially if I don't have any content shoots or if I don't need to go to my studio to film anything. And I really am one of those people that needs a clean and organized space in order to be able to be productive. So I did manage to steal my boyfriend away from his other work on the house yesterday, and he put up some shelves and a little board from IKEA, and now all I have to do is to organize everything and put it away so that my office is nice and set and I can finally start working here. These are the shelves that I got from IKEA, and I feel like they are perfect for putting away some of my documents and then storing some of my gear. They were very affordable and I think they look really nice. They are very narrow because I don't really have a lot of space, and they have some space to put stuff on them, and I really want to make them really organized and look cute. And then of course we have my old board that is also from IKEA, and we just have to put on all of the shelves and organize all of my markers and gear on here as well. And here is all of the stuff that we need to organize, and it does look quite a lot to fit into these little shelves and on this board, but I know if I organize everything and put it away nicely, it will fit in here. So let's start by putting these little shelves on my board, and I do have quite a lot of those, so I feel like we can put a lot of pens and stuff like that in here. And I already know I'm going to be reorganizing and changing the layout of this probably a couple of more times until I finally get the look that I want, but for now this is going to have to do. And I'm just going to use these 4 shelves to organize all of my markers and all of my office supplies.